Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to take a look at the latest release in the Robotech series on Blu-ray, brought to us by Funimation. This is part 2, the Masters Saga. I did a video already on part 1, that was the Macross Saga. This is now the Masters Saga. Robotech, for anyone that doesn't know, is a compilation of 3 separate and unrelated Japanese anime that was edited together, and new story, dialogue, everything created by the company Harmony Gold and writer and producer Carl Masek to create one big new story that could be broadcast in America for US audiences. And it worked. It was a big hit. 1985, I believe, was when it aired. I used to like to come home from school and catch the latest episodes. The Master Saga, tells the story of the next generation of those who came after the main characters in the Macross storyline. That's how it was written. So the story is essentially in the future, in the timeline of Robotech. My only critique of the show is the same critique I have for Robotech in general, is when it was broadcast, every episode was continued into the next one. And if you hadn't been watching the previous episode, or they had broadcast them out of order, it left you lost. Especially if they were doing something silly like airing episodes of the Macross Saga and then intermixing it with the Masters Saga, or the part 3 in the Robotech series. So it depended on what your local station, on how they were airing it. But anyway, I liked the show. I really did. It aired during the after-school children's block of television programming on TV here in the States. Even though I was a teenager at the time and not for watching kiddie cartoons, I was interested in seeing this one, finding out what Robotech was all about. And I discovered it was a very well done space action drama that had depth to it, characterizations, mature themes. In fact, if you notice on the back of the box here, they've given it a 14 rating. So it was basically intended at teenagers, which that's the age I was. It was not a kiddie cartoon. It was really for teens, for teenagers, and it's such that adults can enjoy it. It was one of my first introductions to Japanese anime. So anyway, what is this release like? Well, just like the first one, it comes in a slipcase, and the slipcase is aged artificially, of course, to look like it's a VHS cassette slipcover. It is region A and B, so if you're in region A or B, you should have no problem playing it whatsoever. Let's take it out of the slipcover. It's the same thing on the inside cover the inlay of the Blu-ray case. So, how is this picture quality compared to the first Robotech series, the Macross Saga? The first one was very grainy. A lot of people had a hard time with it. It caused a lot of controversy. Funimation took a lot of flack for it. They said they'd restored it, but the the grain was, wow, it was really grainy. I didn't hate it though, as I could see that the picture quality, the finer details were sharper to me. The colors were stronger. Um, I don't think it should have been as grainy as it was, but I didn't hate it. I like Robotech. The biggest disappointment I had with it was that it wasn't the original release as I had seen it on television back in the 80s. Uh, this is the remastered, the ADV release. I believe that is correct. If I'm wrong, let me know. I know it's had a couple of different releases, um, but this is the remastered version. Now, how's the picture quality compared to DVD? This is where I get disappointed. This one is not near as grainy as the first set, part one of Robotech. But it does have grain to it, and it doesn't look like it's been restored at all. I don't think any work has been done to it. I see lines on the picture, I see little white speckles, little splotches here and there. It doesn't look like it's been cleaned up at all. Now, it does not say on the back that they restored it like they did in part one. So, does this mean they haven't restored part two and maybe part three? Or if this is part of the restoration, I'm, boy, disappointed. Uh, I compared it to the DVD. If you have the DVD and you're happy with it, I would recommend just keeping the DVD. I think the upgrade to Blu-ray is not really a positive upgrade. Maybe some of the finer details are a little sharper on this. Maybe the colors are a little better, but I don't think it's enough to upgrade if you already have the DVD collection. I think that the high definition Blu-ray format, all it's done is enhance the problematic picture quality of the presentation. The Blu-ray, in other words, has made it look worse because it didn't look that great to begin with. All the flaws are brought up to the front. They're highlighted now with the high definition format. So I'm keeping it though. I don't have the entire Robotech series on DVD, and I wanted to get it on Blu-ray, so I'm keeping it. I'm not. I'm not going to seek out the DVDs and try and collect them. I'm not even sure if they're in print or not. If they're not in print, they may not be cheap. So if anyone knows if they're still in print and you can get them on DVD, leave some comments for everybody in the comments below. If you've seen this, let me know what you think. Is it horrible compared to the DVD? Does it look any better to you? Same? I can't recommend it. I've done a lot of Blu-ray reviews that I have recommended, and on this one, I just can't do it. Can't recommend it at all. So decide for yourself if you get a chance to see some clips of the Blu-ray. Maybe someone's got it online. Go ahead and do that. See for yourself. I wish I had the capability to show you the differences between the DVD and the Blu-ray, but I just don't have the equipment and the production values to be able to do that. So, this is going to be released on Tuesday. I got it earlier than that because the company Right Stuff Anime had it in stock exclusively through them before the actual release date. But since the release date is Tuesday and today's Sunday, it's not gonna matter. You can pick it up wherever Blu-rays are sold. You know, if you want to go on Amazon or somewhere else to find this, it'll be easily obtained. But I just wanted to share my thoughts and let you know what I think of this new release. Will I pick up the part 3? Yeah, because I'm a completist. Maybe call me crazy, but I want to collect the whole thing. I'm a Blu-ray collector. I still want them. So you decide what you want to do. Again, I would say if you've got the DVDs, don't worry about these. I don't have the DVDs of them, so I'm just going to stick with the Blu-rays despite the flaws, despite the imperfections, and I'm just going to deal with it. But I can't recommend it. Not at all. I can't. So thank you for listening to me, and I appreciate your time, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye.